Good evening. 9 p.m. I did not finish this video to look all these old jet airliners, but I got tired. Actually, I just like to relax and not do this video, but I like to finish because I did not finish this and I don't like to do tomorrow. Tomorrow I need to continue reading about my jet engines. So let's try to finish the video. But so I did relax like 2 or 3 hours. And I made French fries. But I have been feel sick the last half year, and every day I feel a little bit tired and sleepy. But I'm not feeling bad at all. I'm fine, and I'm not behind any bills. I have a small saving in my bank account, so I got money for food. Just tired because I'm getting old. I'm soon age 60. I start to get old, so I think when you get older you get more tired more fast. And my daily life is not so interesting. So and I need to go get more out and explore the real world. I was looking the Microsoft Flight Simulator. The Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 looks very good. I was watching on YouTube. I have to watch another day because I like to do this. I like to finish this and not watch YouTube my whole evening. I was watching some movie on Netflix. So that was many video today in English, but I'm happy I did it because then I have some more video in English. My English is not perfect or very good, but I can speak a little English, and somebody on YouTube that cannot speak English at all, like from France and Germany. Many part of the world they're speaking very bad English. Like China, India, many part of the world they can barely speak English at all. So, or in France they speak some weird English you cannot understand. They speak some kind of French English. You cannot understand what they're talking about. So, but my voice is not good anymore. So I did not just to like the video. I was just looking this old aircraft. I did like to talk about the jet engines. The old jet engines inside this old aircraft. And I did like to talk about all the old fighter jets, because maybe somebody was thinking this old jet passengers airliners, that was kind of first jet aircraft, but they're not the first at all, because we have 20,000 more fighter jets. I did like to record this. Now I don't know where they are, and I did like to talk about all this all propels, all this DC-6 and stuff, because there was in the airport in the 50s and 60s. This kind of aircraft was in the big airport like London Heathrow, Paris, New York. That's 63, that's many years ago, that's like 10 years ago, after this Comet. That's 4 or 5 years after Boeing 707. We still have this old kind of aircraft flying. That's 66, so that's many years ago, 10 years after this Comet 1. No, I don't know where my fighter jet is. Oh, they're still here. They're this line, I forgot that. So we have all this many fighter jets, more than 10 years before all this old jet airliners. They made 20,000 different. That was the first jet. 1939, before Second World War. This one is like 1940. So we have many jets that serve this United Kingdom. They're testing the first British jet engine, this power jets W1. But I did show this, and that's the first American jet fighter, P-59. Only 66 built on this British power jets W1. And then they made they make a new version of the jet engine and call it another name. That's this German 42 October 42. July, so actually this need to be in front. This fly a few months before this Nazi Germany jet fighter did fly 18 July 42, and this fly a few months later, October 42. I did not see that. June 43. That's the first United Kingdom fighter jets. So they make more than 20,000 of this, and we have the Korea War in 1950, and the United States got crazy. Then start to mass production all this fighter jets, like 1,700. They did that before year 1950. 5 years they did make 1,700. And this one they make a crazy 10,000. 9,000, they did that in a few years. That flight 49 in the Air Force, long time before this jet airliners. They made many thousand of this. But let's get back to That's the Soviet Union. So they have made 30,000 of this from 1947, and 10,000 of this it took part in the Korea War, but just on the wrong side, on the North Korea, I think. So they have all this many. Look at this, 6,500. They did that in 10 years, 59. So they make more than 20,000 jets. The United States Air Force, 20,000 jets. So let's get back to my airlines. So 52 they start flying, but this Comet 1 was some damage, but we're not going to. I made a video earlier today, so we don't have to talk about all this. But that's 52. We have this Comet. That was the world first passenger jets. Actually have a good range, like 4,000 or 5,000 kilometers. Then this came in 59. Introduction, Scandinavian Airlines. This Caravelle. The range is not very good. 59 actually it should move, because this is more. That's actually I should move this, because this is 58. We need to move this down. This need to be before the Caravelle, because this fly 58. Introduction date. But this is not how I did it. First flight December 57. First flight. No, Comet. When I start to get that first flight 55. First flight 57. So we had to move this first flight 55. May 55. Okay, June 55. No, I put it where I did first flight. I think this is how I did it. But 1958 we have this super large airliner. Then short after the DC-9. Yes, that was a year after. DC-9 was 1 year after. So let's put it that DC-8 went into service 1 year after the Boeing 707. Then we got the Boeing, this Convair, May 60. But we already did this. This is a smaller version of the 707. and we got to the Concorde, then the Boeing 727 is still flying as a cargo in Venezuela and Colombia. Fly 64, 63, then the McDonnell DC-9 was in 65, December 65, 1 year before I was born. Then we have the Concorde, and then we got that's Tupolev, a copy of the car. I think this is still flying. This is still in flying condition. The Russian makes 16 of this, I think. I think they still are able to fly. NASA, the American NASA did borrow one not many years ago. Okay, that's 97. That's in 98. I think some of these are still flying. That's 2007. I think this one is still flying. That's like 15 years ago. I don't know. Variants, operators. No, they're maybe not, they're probably not able to fly. So then we are getting the big jumbo jet Boeing 747, the /100 and the 200 fly 69 and got into service with the Pan Am 70. So they built 1,500 of this, many versions. That's the /100 and 200. So that's really a big metal birds, but probably it costs too much money. It costs too much money to in fuel. It had like 250,000 liters of fuel. Costs like $1 million to fill it up. But that's something you can find in Microsoft Flight Simulator. That's the /400. No, I think it's just too expensive. Lufthansa use it. If Lufthansa use the /400 and the /800. We have it on the flight radar. Got it on the open flight radar. We can show it. I need more cola. Now we have the flight radar, we can put the filters on. But that's the Airbus 300 filter is on. We can look at flying Iran. That's the old Airbus 300. This fly as a cargo aircraft, but they fly in Iran. Down here, they fly to Jeddah. They use it as a pilgrim. So that's still flying. This Airbus 300 is still flying. They fly Jeddah to somewhere. We have another one down here. So they're flying pilgrims to Jeddah, to Mecca, up to Tehran, all kind of Iran. And they fly Istanbul cargo, but I need more cola. So many of these old aircraft are still flying today, like the Boeing 727. But there's maybe only one in the whole world. I think I got my cola somewhere. There. Now let's put it back to my kitchen. So I'm thinking to do some video about this old jet engines. But I've kind of did it today. But we can do it later. Not tomorrow, but in not too long time. It's soon 10 p.m. So this is the Airbus 300, and the Airbus 310 is flying too. That's a cargo flight. This is about to arriving in Milan, 100 kilometers. Airbus A300 2004. They built the Airbus 2007. I think we got it here. We have the Airbus there. We have the Airbus A300, got out in 72. First flight 72. and service with 74 in commercial service. They built it to 2007 in limit passenger service in Iran. They use it and cargo. So they're still flying. And this DHL cargo. They're from year 92, so they're still flying. Maybe we can find Boeing 727. So they're still flying United States. We just change the filters because I made it my Danish language. We can put the Boeing 727. But they're flying down here. They're flying here. In Colombia and Venezuela, but not always. They're not flying like now. So that's no 727 flying now anywhere in the world. But they fly in North America. But not right now. They fly up here, Bogota, Caracas, that's the Boeing 747/400. That's a cargo. They fly all over the world. That's more than 200 still flying. That's a Lufthansa. They're still from year 2002. Frankfurt, Toronto. It's just two arriving. So they're still flying. This 20 years old. Is 80,000 feet. Descending to Toronto in Canada.